children, everyone open your environmental studies textbook. Today we are going to start our new lesson, growing plants. Okay, page number 38. Everyone open your textbooks now. Page number 38. Growing plants. What is our lesson name? Growing plants. All plants, animals and humans are living beings. They need to reproduce so that their own kind lasts forever. The process by which living things produce new living things of the same kind is called reproduction. Reproduction. See, already in the previous classes we have discussed about this. What does the reproduction means? First of all, here living things. Plants, animals and humans are living beings. ఎందుకంటే వీళ్ళలో life is there now. We are by birth we are what we are growing. Yes or no? And we are giving the birth to the young ones. Animals, some animals give birth to their young ones and birds will give birth to the young ones and someone they lay eggs like that. Okay, so here what is reproduction means? The process by which living things produce new living things. The living things mala kotta living things ne produce cheyadam and danni the same kind is called reproduction. So ilaga generation ante my great grandfather, father and myself, my generation, and next my daughter, and afterwards her children like that. So we are giving birth, no? So ilaga continuous chain ila undadam valla em avutundi everlast eppudiki kuda ee mankind gani human beings the animals or birds we can see them. Okay, now reproduction in plants, how it will happen, let us see. Plants reproduce in different ways. So different ways are there. In different ways the plants will reproduce. Most plants reproduce through seeds. So most plants, suppose a mango, if some seeds will be there, no, we'll dig that one. Soil we'll get the plant. So chala matuku plants ఏ విధంగా వస్తాయి, seeds నుంచి వస్తాయి. Some plants reproduce through spores. Spores means children on the leaf itself you will find some small dots. From that another plant will come. Okay, here in your textbook that spores leaf is there. See, check that one. Some other plants reproduce through their body parts. Some other plants through their body parts. అంటే ఎక్కడైనా ఒక స్టెమ్ దగ్గర కట్ చేసి దానికి మళ్ళీ అంటు కట్టడం అంటుంటారు చూడండి, అలా చేయడం వల్ల ఏమవుతుంది, అక్కడి నుంచి మళ్ళీ ఒక కొత్త న్యూ ప్లాంట్ అనేది వస్తుంది. ఓకే, now here seeds. Most plants grow from seeds. Seeds are contained in fruits. Some fruits have only one seed. Others may have a few seeds or many seeds. Mango, rice, beans and wheat grows from seeds. So these are the examples. Actually from where we'll get the seed? First of all from the fruit we'll get the seed. Mango ఉందనుకో for example, first ఆ seed ని వేసిన తర్వాత అది కదే fruit అవుతుంది. So here are some of the examples. ఇక్కడ seeds నుంచి వచ్చేటువంటి plants ఏంటంటే we have some examples. See, mango, rice, beans and wheat grow from seeds. All these grow from the seeds. Okay, next one is the spores. I told you know in your textbook one box is there. Spores means here on the leaf, suppose it is the leaf, small dots are like this. These are the spores. Okay, from this also you will get a plant. Okay, here plants such as ferns or mosses do not bear flowers. So what are the plants, children? Those are ferns or mosses. They don't have the flowers. Okay, so they have spores. Each spore has a single cell. Here this is a single cell. Each spore has a single cell that can grow into a new plant. From this we'll get a new plant. Okay, from this we'll get a new plant. Mushrooms and fungi also reproduce through spores. So another two examples. What are those, children? Mushrooms and fungi. They are also reproduced from the, what are these? Spores. Okay, body parts. Some plants reproduce from their body parts such as a root, leaf or stem. So all these are the three parts, children. From anywhere it can we'll get. Okay, so this type of reproduction is called vegetative propagation. So here if we are getting a new plant from the body part of another plant, what are those body parts there? Either from the root or from the leaf or from the stem. Okay, if you are getting a new plant means what there? So that type of reproduction is called as a vegetative propagation. Okay, now here the leaf of bryophyllum are heavy and remain close to the ground. Here in the picture you have one leaf. Now children, it is like this and it's the edges you will have the small leaves like this. Okay, the edges you'll have the small leaves like this. And here See, suppose this is the bryophyllum and are heavy and remain close to the ground. Due to its weight, no, it will be very close to the ground. Okay. New plants grow on the edges of its leaves. So on the edges of its leaves itself, a new plant will grow here like this. Okay. The carrot and radish plants grow from the roots of the mother plant. Here we have the example for these children. So if anybody asks you what are the examples for the root plants, you can tell carrot and radish. They grow from the roots of the mother plant. From the mother plant itself, they'll have the roots not down under the earth. There they will grow. Okay. Plants like the rose and money plant grow from the stem cuttings of the mother plant. Mother plant means the main one will have the roots and you know. So here the stems will be there. You know, they'll cut it and they'll put in the soil again. అంటు కట్టడం అంటారు కదా నాకు ముదార కొమ్మని కట్ చేసేసి దాన్ని ఇలాగా ఫోల్డ్ కింద పెట్టి దాని మళ్ళీ సాయిల్లో పెడతారు కదా అలాగా. సో మనీ ప్లాంట్ ఒకటి రోజ్ ఒకటి విల్ గెట్ లైక్ దట్. ఓకే. Next, some plants such as garlic or onion can grow new plants from their bulbs. Garlic and onion from their bulbs means what? If allam mukka, suppose some piece like this, no, you can see small bulbs on that. Okay, white color loni chustam anamata. Dani nunchi kuda kotta plant vachesthundi. Next, sweet potato is a root. If we plant a part of this root, a new plant will grow. Sweet potato kuda root nunche vastundi. Oka dantlo nunchi oka mukkani ganaka cut chesi manam pettam anukondi, you will get the new plant. Okay. Next, turn the page. Page number 39. Potato and ginger are stems from which new plants grow. These two are the stems. Okay. Another plants will grow from that. Also know, see in that block, everyone, plants with stems that grow horizontally along the ground produce buds. New plants grow from these buds. These is called budding or budding. Here see, horizontal means what? This is horizontal and this is vertical. Okay, plants which are growing horizontal to the earth. Horizontal to the earth. Okay, so here they'll have the buds. Small buds will be there on that plants. From that blood, a new plant will come again. From that bud, a new plant will come again. Okay. So here, this is what about the budding. Okay. Structure of a seed. In your textbook, see the structure, children. You have one seed. He has given one like this. And this is another layer like here. Both the sides you will have this one. Okay. And here, and this is what called as a seed coat. What do we call this as? Seed coat. And this is what the radicle. And here we call this as epicotyl. And this one, the length, here this part is called as hypoctyl. And these two are called as cotyledons. Okay, and this is about the structure of a seed. Okay, now every seed has an outer covering called the seed coat. This is what called the seed coat. This is the outer covering, children. For every seed you will have the seed coat. Okay, so this is called as the outer covering. Okay, now each seed contains a small unborn plant called an embryo. Unborn plant ante adi inka puttaledu. It's called as an embryo. The name and pilistamo embryo. Inside the seed coat. Here inside this you will have an embryo. Okay. Now the embryo has two parts. The baby shoot, plumule, and the baby root, radicle. So this embryo, have you ever observed a small seed, children? Okay, from this small tips will be. ఇలాగా ఓపెన్ అవుతుంది, సీడ్ ఓపెన్ అయిన తర్వాత చిన్న మొలకలు లాగా వస్తాయి. ఓకే, ద బేబీ షుడ్ గ్రోస్ అబౌవ్ ద గ్రౌండ్ టు ఫార్మ్ ద స్టెమ్. సపోజ్ దిస్ ఇస్ ద గ్రౌండ్, నో, సీడ్ ఎక్కడ పెట్టామనుకోండి, దట్ వన్ ద బేబీ షుడ్ ఏమవుతుంది, ఇట్ విల్ స్టార్ట్ గ్రోయింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ ద గ్రౌండ్. ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇలాగ ఎదగడం మొదలు పెడుతుంది. లీవ్స్ అండ్ ద బేబీ షుడ్ గ్రోస్ అబౌవ్ ద గ్రౌండ్ టు ఫార్మ్ ద స్టెమ్. లీవ్స్ అండ్ flowers while the baby root grows into the ground to form the roots. మిగిలింది ఏమవుతుంది, to form the roots down వెళ్ళిపోతుంది and this will grow up. Okay. The leaf of the embryo is called the cotyledons. It contains food for the tiny plants to grow. So the remaining part we will continue in the next class, children. And here today everyone should draw this diagram, this one here. Okay, structure of a seed. Draw the diagram clearly in your books. Have a good day, children. Thank you.